I thought the first half picked the wrong team, but I picked a team that was to try to get minutes, and we thought that we could still be effective. I thought we were effective at times, but not enough. But 2-0 up at half time, we can't be too don't want to grumble too much at that, but it was clear that we needed to get to bylines more, and we needed more natural width, and trying to kind of shoehorn people in, it wasn't quite fair on the lads. We were always going to go to back four. It was one intention. We'd said before the game we were going to go back four with Adam coming on. We are still trying to get Carjota's only probably got about 20 minutes in him. It was always the intention to get Kizaridis on, who were building up his minutes. So I think you've seen in the second half a wee bit more fluency, a bit more tempo to the play, a bit more of what I want us to see as we see the wide players. And I think when we get a wee bit more space to exploit, obviously Dumbarton sat in their shape really well, and I think they've deserve a lot of credit. They've got an experienced manager who knows how to organise his teams, and well, they didn't offer loads going forward. They always offered a counter-attacking threat, but when they're in that shape it was always a bit more difficult to find those spaces. But I do think when the games open up, having Carjota, Braga, Kizaridis, these types, I think we'll enjoy those spaces. And I think when you look back at the introduction of some of these boys, I think that the fans have clearly taken to them, as we have. We know that they have to work really hard, and a Hearts supporter it covers a multitude of sins if you show that willingness to work hard and bring intensity. I thought our counter press was outstanding tonight, winning the ball back and being relentless with that side of it. So there was loads of positives. I probably knew in my mind I had a wee fear that the team picked first half may play out that way, but we tried to still try to be effective. The goal, Lawrence's goal, a great ball from Kingsley. We arrived time and time again in those areas, and we should have been a bit more productive if we were crossing. But a lovely header for Lawrence. Just looking for a wee bit more of that. There was good chances for all the strikers tonight, and we probably just wanted a wee bit more. But we've come through the League Cup games really professionally with a lot of motivation. Clearly the lads' approach has been spot on, which has allowed us to be the seed, win the group, and look forward to the draw.
You mentioned winning the ball back. How big were Cammy and Nieuwenhof at that, supported with the back line as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes Cammy plays that way, just sees the ball and runs after it, and he gets sometimes that's got to be tempered. But I think sometimes you need people who just go and set the tone. But I thought it came from our front players. I thought Wilson, Shankland, Elton in the first half, second half just hunting that ball down, and we hear voices and people go and hunt. Sometimes they'll break press, good players, sometimes good teams will break that press, but there's always got to be that instinct to go and try and win the ball back in good areas of the pitch for us. And I thought we'd done that a lot, particularly second half when Dumbarton were getting tired. But it's good to see nonetheless, and hopefully that's something we can improve on again.
Goal scoring threat, Derek's come all over the park. Is that something, that responsibility that you've put on all the players so far?
Yeah, I think throughout the pre-season all the strikers have scored goals. I think all the defenders, centre halves, I think have scored goals, bar Frankie, and he probably should have scored. A couple of chances. But no, I do think that obviously the level of opponent, we were always going to dominate the 4 games, and we were always going to have plenty of opportunities. So these games, although League Cup games can come a bit too soon, it can make managers a wee bit nervous, more nervous than they need to be, because you're a wee bit undercooked and you're quite ready. But there's also, if you do come out the other end of it with 3 clean sheets, with 16 goals, and your strikers scoring, and you're getting the minutes and you're getting the kind of various positives from it, then you're actually glad that you've had those competitive games. And I think when you look back to when we first came back for pre-season, from the first day of testing over a month ago, the lads have been first class. And they've took that on into these games. Saturday now a step up, and then Aberdeen a step up the next couple of games. So, but it's never, pre-season is never a real indication if you're ready or not. I've had brilliant pre-seasons and started the season poorly. I've had the opposite. So this isn't pre-season. It felt a wee bit pre-season tonight, I must be honest, but it's been competitive cup games, I think, which serves its purpose, and hopefully we get the benefit of that.
What's the likelihood of Borchgrevink and Gordon featuring on Saturday?
Craig's not gave it up yet, and we're still trying. how long he can get on the pitch for, we don't know yet. So obviously we've got to make sure that we're not doing anything to accelerate an injury that's going to make him worse. So Craig's got to be comfortable with that, we need to be comfortable with that, but you know, Craig will take the team out, it's the intention, and how long he can play remains to be seen, but he's certainly trying, you know, he's trying to get there for it. And I think and Borchgrevink had a scan today for his hamstring. His knee's fine, his knee's settled, so he had a wee bit of contusion, a bit of a block tackle at Stirling, but I think we're not expecting it to be anything too sinister, so I think he's got a chance for Saturday, certainly.